Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Friday the 16th, and today was a very long and rather interesting day for me. So starting off the day, I got up and got some stuff done around the house here, got some plants and that I've been planting, watered, got my trees watered. Seems like a never-ending task, it seems like, this year, but went ahead and went out and did some yard selling on the way out of town. Ran over to an auction that I go to off and on that has like produce, and it has flowers and all kinds of stuff like that. It's kind of like a wholesale auction. Didn't find anything there I wanted, but I did go buy a sawmill, which is kind of what I was going there for anyway. I took the car trailer and picked myself up literally a car trailer full of this wood. This stuff is leftover slab wood from like their sawmilling deals. It's got a lot of weird edges and stuff. It weighed more than a whole car did. It sunk my trailer down like crazy. It was absolutely a giant piece. There's some pieces upwards of, I'd say, a good 10 foot long, maybe 12 foot long, and there's some that are small. Some of them that are like 1/8 inch thick. I mean, all of those whole pieces are 1/16 inch thick. A lot of bark in it, a lot of knots, a lot of that junk. Handful of really good boards though. So there's some stuff like this piece right here that's got a big enough chunk I'm going to probably try and do something with. Don't know what yet exactly, but I'll probably carve a name or something into it. Maybe make a clock out of it, something like that, something interesting. But I picked up those two big bundles and got them all thrown off. I actually cut a bunch of it up. It's just going to be firewood also. So a lot of the pieces that weren't worth nothing, got them all cut up, ready for the fireplace and that, or my wood stove actually here in the shop. Also, the thing I picked up on the way over to the auction, I'm not sure if you can really see it there, a nice little Singer manufacturing sewing machine. It's a rather old one in horrible shape, and my goal is going to go ahead and try and sell this as it sets. I'm going to take it to at least the first show, try and sell it the way it sets, and if it doesn't sell, I'll knock the top sewing machine off. I might make this like a little piece of yard art for somebody if they want that in their yard or whatever, no big deal. But the treadle part, which is still like frozen up, I guess it does move. Never mind, actually it does move. I thought it was froze, but it will move for me. I had it just cockeyed. I picked that thing up, and that'll become a base for a coffee table, end table, or even a dining room table for that matter. So I figure I can probably get 40 bucks out of it the way it sets, or as just the base, either one. I paid $5 for that, so I'm super happy about it. I also ended up finding an old setup of thermoses. There's an old lunch pail in there, there's 2 thermoses, and that crazy bag. Pretty excited about it. That right there, I have no idea what I'm going to ask for it yet. I'm going to do a little research. That plaid is hippie as all get out. Not sure what's going to happen there. I also ended up finding myself a Gonda Casino little sign that I picked up, a little $500 bill on it. That's kind of a gag gift for somebody. Also, I found a hot air balloon with crystals. Really not sure what I'm going to do with that thing. That here is a rather interesting, not really sure what's going to happen with that. And then I also picked up this little batch of old buttons. There's like the 1881, there's a USA Together We Stand from Walmart, which I think happened right after 9/11, I think is when that one came out. I'll have to do a little research on it. Some hat pins here, just some interesting little stuff. There's a lot of American type things, rather interesting. Accident Free, Together We Stand again, there's another one of those. There's United We Stand. There's a really old right here, little safety pin, or Safety Pro, also from Walmart. Don't know if anybody collects Walmart buttons or not. Lucky Strikes Again, which is definitely a really old pin. That's an old cigarette pin. Some buttons from Christmas, just some random stuff there. Nothing spectacularly amazing, but just some really neat little pieces I picked up, really super cheap. I think I paid, I think there was a tag on there somewhere, but yeah, I paid $1.50 for the whole box there. Definitely excited about that. So then I come over here, I got some more stuff that I bought on the way out of town still. I ended up picking up some Xbox games. I ended up picking up 8 Xbox games. Nothing really super spectacular in the pile, but I got them. Picked up some Christmas stuff. I got a real tall Christmas Santa Claus. A couple wall hangers that just have like Santa Claus and elves on it and stuff. And then I picked up a bag here full of kids' clothing that were like virtually brand new. There's nothing, there's like a jacket in there, some snow pants, some baby onesies and stuff. I got a handful of people that I know that are having babies. I got some boys and girls I know. Nobody that I'm like really personally friends with that much, as it is people I know who I'm great friends with have close relatives and friends that are having babies. I'm going to try and pawn those off on them. See if anyone want them. If not, they'll probably go to eBay or Craigslist. Not really too concerned about getting rid of them. I got virtually nothing in them. I'll take them to the next flea market if nothing else. Then also, same yard sale I found that sewing machine at. I ended up finding myself a bunch of old records here. I don't know if there's anything in there worth a damn yet at all. No clue. But the one thing I picked them up for was cheap, was the main reason I ended up picking them up. But I've been hearing some rumors on Pinterest and different things on how to do some craft type stuff with old records. And some of the things they're doing, like they're making cupcake trays out of them, like stacking them up with like the big ones on the bottom, 45s on top, so on and so forth. And I thought about trying to cut them down a little bit. I've also seen people make clocks out of them. If I could find one with a really funky pattern inside, I could do that. I also have seen people take them on a jigsaw and cut like random shapes like birds and trees and stuff out of them. Not a big jigsaw fan, but there's a couple different little things I want to try. So I got a stack of those. I think I got like 24 of them, I believe it was. So I got pretty excited about that. I'm real happy to have those too. So also today, after I got back from all that, I got back in town, went yard selling again. Ended up finding a bag full of old kids blocks, the little like letter blocks and stuff with numbers on them. Found those also, and with those I'm going to make some crafts. I'm going to make some different little, hopefully I can find something that makes different kids' names and make a little sign for somebody I know that has a kid that has names, letters in there. Maybe make a couple key holders, some stuff like that with it too. So after that, the day was still going on stuff. I ended up finding a yard sale that I went over by, and turned out to be one of the girls I knew from high school and stuff. I ran to her a few yard sales off and on, talked to her for a little bit, and basically found out she has a dog she's looking to adopt out. So I'm going to go back over there tomorrow, pick up the dog, and take it to Ottumwa to kind of test drive the dog and see how it reacts with my buddy's dogs and down at the dog park and on the running trails, and just kind of see how he acts around all that kind of stuff. So definitely super excited about doing that tomorrow. So I'm going to go home. Actually, I'm going to head inside here. I got my run in. I got to go get cleaned up, get myself a shower, and get over there in the morning to get that dog. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.